Britain sells bicycles around the world. In one Midland factory, they make 6 every minute, in another 3 a minute, in yet another 5. In all, 10,000 cycles every day. Last year, over 3.5 million, a new production record. 3/4 of these millions went overseas to earn in 1951 well over £21 million. British bicycles have become good business. Tubes of steel and alloy and rubber converted into hard cash, much of it the hard currency this country needs. And with rearmament taking up steel, this big industry may suffer a setback. Behind the worldwide reputation of the British machine lies the skill of the craftsman, blending together the skills of research and design, the crafts of scientist and artisan, the use of modern machines. These British cycles are indeed going places. And to describe the intricacies of the process comes our industrial correspondent, Bertram Mycock.
In the thousands of machines flowing from the factories every day, there are many different designs. Every country presents its own problem to the designer. The cycle is made for the rider and for the country. Perhaps it's for the jungle tracks of Malaya or the city streets of the United States, for people as diverse as the Indian in his flowing dhoti and the policeman in Brazil. So we have here some examples of the different types of machines in production. In the Middle East, they want a double-top tube. Everywhere from Greece to Arabia, and in the West Indies too, they believe it gives greater strength. Canadians like the back pedal brake, so the model on the left here has no levers on the handlebar. Then not every country has the smooth roads of Britain, so balloon tires are seen on some of the export machines. In the foreground here we have the American model, low with wide handlebars, becoming quite popular over there. Beside it on the right, a taller machine for the sweeping robes of the tropics. For Cyprus, there's the flat handlebar to take a sack or a basket of fruit. Eastern dress and customs and a Western invention can in fact be made to fit. Perhaps the machine for Switzerland looks a little Edwardian with its dress guards and chain cover, but among the mountains it has to leave the beaten track. These are good examples of the way British makers are meeting the needs of cyclists overseas. But it isn't just appearance that counts. The machines have to stand up to hard work and extremes of climate. So makers put sample bikes through bench tests, each reproducing the worst treatment the machine is likely to get. Here a complete cycle takes its road test in the workshop. And 11 days in this apparatus gives the folks the equivalent of 10 years hard wear on the roads. Then there's climate. A salt and steam bath tests the finish of the various parts and their resistance to corrosion. Now comes an important treatment for all export orders. A cycle may have to go half round the world in a ship's hold, and it has to have protection on its journey. Frames are wrapped with paper tape and wheel rims are brushed with grease. And now on to the packing. Some importers want each machine in a separate carton, such as this one bound for New York. Incidentally, sales in America have been helped by the demands of ex-GIs who learned to like our bikes during the war. Other importers like to assemble the bicycles themselves, and of course this method saves shipping space. This way the individual parts are brought to the packers. These experts then fit them into containers designed for the job. So cycles from British factories go all over the world. Malaya is the best market, spending nearly £3 million on British cycles last year. Brazil was next and the United States third. And of course, both these mean dollars for Britain, about 7 million in 1951. The British cycle is to be found on every continent. Two-wheeled exports are big business and good business for Britain, selling cycles around the world.